Hi guys, welcome back to 40 Plus and Unfiltered. So truth about turning 40, well, believe you not, this is actually not as a crisis as people make it up to be. This is actually freedom. And I mean freedom in more ways than one. Before I turned 40, about a week prior, I felt very upset, I felt sad, and I've cried a little bit. Because I'm thinking, well, turning 40 is a big deal, it's a big number. And then I thought about it and actually understood why I was upset. Because generally, when you come to a specific age, be it 40, 50, or 60, there's always going to be people that are going to be telling you things going to be changing, okay? But they're going to tell you, yes, you're going to change, you're going to feel this, you're going to do that, or you're not going to be able to do this. But everything they always say to you is a negative things. It's a negative thing they say to you, well, your life is going to be that much worse because you're turning 40. So basically, they're putting you, or me in fact, in a negative path already before I even got there. And I understood this, okay? I understood this, that I felt sad because people told me when you cross 40, your life is going to be bad or worse. So this is the thing is for you to avoid. If you do have people like that, they give you negative, toxic advice, then you really better just make do away with those kind of people. So when I did wake up, okay, and I was 40, we did go away to France at that point, I woke up and guess what? It was just still old me. It took me a little while, and I think I wanted to cry a little bit because I was at that stage, right? But then I thought, no, because it's 40, I'm going to embrace my age. This is the best thing you could possibly do, is just to embrace it. And really, nothing's changed. It was really the same old me. I'm like, yeah, still me, still the same. What has changed, unfortunately, just like this overnight, was me tripping over things or walking into the doors or catching myself on the doors or banging my hand on my elbow, that kind of thing, right? The clumsiness seemed to just appeared overnight, okay? I can't do anything about this, but people always tell you this is age, this is what happened, so I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to just embrace that and understand that, yeah, okay, I'm going to be covered in scuffs and bruises all the time. That's fine by me. But what also I realized is that sense of freedom. And that also pretty much came overnight. And not because it did really appear overnight, but because I had the time to reflect and understand and reflect on my past 40 years or 39 years of my life and thinking, do you know what? We are going to be embracing, or I'm going to be embracing that. And I suddenly stopped caring for a lot of things, okay? And you will understand this if you're not already, is just stop caring about things that don't matter, especially the people that don't matter. Believe this or not, there could be people in your life now, be it friends or family, that really don't matter, and you'd be better without. So the talking about the not matter part, guys, is I don't care, about certain things anymore. I don't care about the car that I drive. I don't care about expensive things anymore, because I've been there, done that. Okay, you sort of grow as a person. So I don't care for horrible people. I don't want to have toxic people in my life. Okay, they're kind of not caring and understanding the bad things you need to make during your life will make you stronger. See, now you're at this stage, really, people say, well, life begins at 40. And I do understand where this comes from. And it comes from, obviously, people say this for, life begins at 50 as well. Is because when you cross that certain mark, just because it's a number, you could have started at 39 for all you know. But you grow as a person, okay? As you go through life, you make mistakes, okay? In many things, financial mistakes, any kind of mistakes. We all make them, and hopefully we'll learn from them. So now I feel, because it's 40, I feel it's liberating. I made choices to part with certain people. I made choices now to not engage with some other people that I don't like or just don't matter. I decided not to spend money on rubbish because it doesn't matter. But what I decided to do is to reevaluate, okay, where I'm going to be in my next, say, 20 or 30 years. It's perfect timing, I find now, at 40, to plan where you want to be at your retirement. There is still plenty of time to be able to do certain things. So now we've been there, done this, we've traveled a lot. We now have a young child. So now things change in a way I'm looking at things differently, and I appreciate different things. I like peace. I like calm. I like quiet. I enjoy different things now. So now is a good timing for me to think, okay, let's not spend money on rubbish, okay, things that don't matter. And I'll do this on a different video. Let's thinking of investing money. Let's think of maybe making more money. Because nowadays, for me at this certain age, the status of what people think of you is really, really not important. Although I could, buy myself a really nice new car, but to me, it really doesn't matter. I drive a big van, it's convenient for me, it works for me. I'm happy with that. I'm content with that. I don't need to impress anybody. I don't need to prove anything to anybody about my status or about me or what I do. And this is the best part of 40 for me. So now I want to potentially spend my money investing into something. Okay, we're currently converting our van into the camper van because we want to go travel when we're older around Europe, around the country, around Europe as well. We've been there, done this traveling by plane. When we were younger, we've seen majority parts to what we wanted to see. So now it's a different step. It's a different step in life to want to appreciate different things, because you do look at the things differently. Priorities change, everything change. But believe you me, I find that this is a better part, okay? A lot of people, and I say to the negative people, say, well, it's all downhill from there. It's not downhill, only if you want to make it downhill. And if you get into that mind state where you think, oh my God, I'm 40 now, what now? Just sit there and wait for nothing. No, this is not the idea. So stop listening to those people. It's uphill from here. It's uphill because we evolve as people. For the past 39 years, I've evolved, I learned things, and I now can tackle my rest part, or the next, say, 10 years, 20 years, in a different way. More way that I'm ready to meet this and I'm ready to tackle this. So hopefully, guys, that makes sense. So to me, being 40, it's not all downhill. It's uphill because we in control what we're doing, okay? Not listening to what people are saying, the negative stuff. Of course, taking good advice is great, and we need good advice. Sometimes we need a bit of push from somebody to tell us maybe what we should be doing or considering. But bad advice, bad energy, certainly don't need that. And again, you learn that, or I learned that when I turned 40. It's really like somebody just turned a light bulb, okay? And it showed me all the bad people, all the bad things that were in my life. And suddenly I can see things clearer to make sure that I'll take my life to the next step as a better me. So there we are, guys. I do hope you find this helpful. Please, of course, do comment down below. Comment your thoughts. Maybe you felt differently. Maybe you do feel differently now. Maybe things changed a lot for you. Just what's your perceptions of, turning 40 and 40 plus. Otherwise, well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.